To have health in your relationship, it takes balance. Balance is the basis of health in a marriage. Now, I want to point out a few things about this. Most approaches to enriching marriage deal only with skill development, not a balanced marriage. Now, what do I mean by that? Do I mean that skills are bad? No, skills are great. You got to have some kind of skills to interact with one another. But the problem is, most of the times what happens is we go for the skill, but we have no idea how it fits into the bigger context of where we're going. Let me give you an example. If I give my son a hammer, but I don't tell my son anything about what a hammer is for, what's he going to do? He's going to, beat on his brothers, make them cry, beat on himself, break a toy. He'll get all upset. Why? Because he doesn't know what it's for. But if I sit down with my son and I show him that a hammer drives a nail, and that if you drive enough nails into wood, you can build a house. Now, when he picks up that tool, he'll know how to use it because he's got the big picture. That's what we hope to give you in this series, is the big picture of what we're aiming at, so that when we give you skills, you know what you're building. Most of the problems that I've seen in working with couples is that we give skills, and guys, this happens for us most of the time. We teach you communication skill. You go, great, silver bullet, this will solve all my problems. You drop everything else and you do the communication skill. So next week we get back together and we say, how did it go? He said, it didn't work. I said, what do you mean it didn't work? Well, I used it and it didn't work. I said, well, what do you mean? What did you do? Well, I stopped everything else and I did this, and for some reason everything else fell apart. Again, it's because we don't put it in context. So many of you have probably gone through a lot of skills that you don't know what to hang them on, and you're frustrated because you go, well, I've tried them all and they don't work. So again, the hope is that we're able to give the big picture. Now, the key to a healthy marriage then is to balance these 5 purposes in your marriage. You've heard that before. And balance, number 3 there, involves making sure that each of the 5 elements are present in your marriage. See, the beauty of this is you'll be able to evaluate your own marriage and say, hey, where are we off? Here's our strengths that we can build on, but what are the things we still need to do to make our marriage healthy?